showing Reece Stevenson here on the screen. Stephen Brooks and Henry Bain are the other two who will go out in this class. You'll see there number 40 is Stephen Brooks. Go ahead to the right hand side of the grid. There's closest to us, Alfie Davidson in the black. Let's switch over to grid view. Alfie on your right hand side. On your left you'll see Reece Stevenson, and in behind them will come Stephen Brooks and Henry Bain in the 42.
So again, only the 4 riders in this one, but still we should see some nice clean riding from all of them. Green flag goes up, green flag goes down. The 4 riders get away, and it's Reece Stevenson who managed to get the jump on Alfie Davidson there. So Reece Stevenson goes into the lead, going down into turn 2. Here comes Alfie Davidson round the outside of turn 2. Is he going to make a move there? I don't think he does. No, he stays behind. So it's still Reece Stevenson in the lead from Alfie Davidson. Obviously, Alfie Davidson, I should say. Obviously, these two guys racing in 2 different classes, so there's still 2 first places here. But still very close as they go onto the back straight now into the first chicane.
Yes, very evenly matched, these two in the first race. I think Alfie got the jump off the start and just about managed to stay ahead as we see them now coming into the first of the 4 hairpins.
Yeah, so hairpin 1 negotiated now, all well and good. Here comes hairpin 2, still very close behind Reece Stevenson. Of course, he wasn't happy with his first race that he crossed the line, shake of the head, but he's leading this one. And Alfie Davidson again just behind as they go into the stadium section, and they're still very close as they go into the braking zone now. Hairpin number 3, and it just looks like Alfie Davidson just trying to find a different line to Reece Stevenson there, but of course they are on 2 different bikes.
Yeah, Reece Stevenson really hanging off the side of his bike there, as you were saying earlier. That's the way to do it on these bikes, but yes, totally jumps out of his seat, doesn't he?
He really does, yeah. You're kind of not sitting on the seat, you're on the edge of the seat, but yeah. Oh, there's a potential move down the inside from Alfie Davidson there into turn number 2. There we go, as they come now out of there into turn 3.
Okay, the camera seems to have broken. Let's try picking them up
on the back straight.
In the lap on
there we are.
So the back.
Coming out the back straight. There we are. Sorry about that. So we are back with them. So yes, Alfie Davidson has now taken the lead as they come into view now to our comms box through the chicane into hairpin number 1. So Alfie Davidson leading the way of this 6-lap race.
Yep. We'll just get the time up on for you as well to confirm this race lead for Alfie Davidson when it comes around, although his transponder doesn't
it doesn't seem to be clocking up at the moment.
Him and Stevenson aren't working, so Brooks is showing in the lead of this. He is 3rd.
Yes.
You'll see him coming into the first of the hairpins just ahead of Henry Bain.
Yeah, so these guys already with a very large lead at the moment.
Bain takes... Oh, and coming to a stop, actually, is Brooks on the back straight, just coming into the stadium now. We can't quite see him on the stream, but he's coming quite slowly round. Here's the 42 of Henry Bain, and yeah, in the background you can see the lime green of Stephen Brooks slowing down. Hopefully nothing too terminal. He seems to be going at some pace now around the final hairpin. And let's see, yeah, he's going quite slowly out there, isn't he, Anthony?
He is indeed, yeah, not sure what's up with the bike there, but clearly maybe an issue that he's got there. Here comes your race leader though, Alfie Davidson is again just so smooth and just through this first few sections here, through the chicane and through these hairpins, just so controlled through there. And of course, so is Reece Stevenson, as you can see, as he comes through, just dances through that section there, just hitting all the apexes, and like I say, much faster than what I can do around there.
Yeah, really is some great young talent on display here as they come into the 3rd of the 4 hairpins. Stevenson still keeping him honest.
Yeah, not opening that gap too much. Obviously, at the moment, I think the gap's at 1.6 seconds at the moment, I think, as they cross the line. 1:16.2 from Alfie Davidson, 1:17.5 that lap from Reece Stevenson. So a personal best from Reece Stevenson, but Alfie Davidson, who is still fastest rider on the circuit at the moment. Here's your 3rd place, the number 42, Ali Rain. They're coming around into hairpin number 3 there, down a couple of gears for hairpin number 3.
And I do believe that the number 40 has retired from this one. Unfortunately, we have lost Stephen Brooks from the race. Only 3 runners remain.
So, yeah, confirmation there that the number 40 has retired. We're currently looking at your race leader, the number 8, Alfie Davidson. A very nice race suit as well. Very colourful. Very nice one. Very
Big fan of that.
yeah, matching the bike. It's a very pretty bike, looking bike as well. This one, the gold and black livery there with the red pinstripes. So very nice livery bike there.
We are 2 laps remaining as he comes round to cross the start and finish line. 4 down at the end of this one. And there we go. No fastest lap this time round. Reece Stevenson comes through behind him. How's the gap looking now?
Oh, the number 40's back on track.
Oh, great.
So the 40's come back out. Little issue. He's come in. He's had some help, and he's back out. So there we go. So the number 40 of Brooks is back out. 1 lap down in 4th position. How's the gaps looking?
So we've got 2 second gap at the front. Well, 1.91 seconds to be precise. As I said, keeping him honest at the front.
No, that's good. So, yeah, as I say, our timing screen's now been updated. So, Alfie Davidson is now on lap 4, 1.9 seconds in front of Reece Stevenson. He's going through the back chicane now onto the stadium part of the circuit. A very banked corner, this one. But you hug it in quite tight, and there's different layers of tarmac there as well. So, into hairpin number 3 and 4, where Alfie will now receive the last lap board. Of course, he's in 1st overall at the moment, and of course 1st in class for the Metrikits. And then Reece Stevenson, who is 2nd position overall, but 1st for the JSM class. And there is the gap as they cross the line, and I think it's opened up to about 2.5 seconds now.
Yes, a bit more on it this time round, as Alfie laps a little bit quicker than Reece. Yeah, the timing hasn't quite updated yet, so Reece is showing as 1 lap down. But I think you've got a good eye for this sort of thing, Anthony, and it'll take you 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's around that sort of mark. And here comes Alfie into the chicane section for the final time. Again, late on the brakes, hugging that apex on the inside for hairpin 1. And again, hairpin 2, getting it nice and clean through that section into the back chicane. And then into the stadium section for the final time for Alfie Davidson. Around this fast sweeping corner early on the brakes. Picking up slightly, slowing the bike down, and there we go. Final time around hairpin at number 4. Out of the last chicane, here he comes, Alfie Davidson, to take checker flag for race 2 for the Metrikit GP race. And Reece Stevenson taking the checker flag for the Junior SM65s, finishing 2nd overall, but 1st in class. Stephen Brooks, I think, in showing as 3rd position on the screen, but I think it's Bain who is still in 3rd position after Brooks did have to come into the pit lane for a small section. But
just coming into the first of the hairpins now are those pair. Brooks is ahead of Bain on track, but yes,
okay.
as mentioned, I think Bain is in front. We'll have to double check that in the official results.
Okay, lovely. But yeah, they're coming through the last section now onto the stadium part. There you go, the very nice race suit for the number 40 of Brooks. Looks like a Rossi styled race suit there, yeah. I'm quite jealous. I want one myself. But as they come into the final kick now to finish 6 laps of racing, there's 40 crossing the line, and Bain crossing the line as well to finish our race for the Junior SM65 and Metrikit GP